Mic check, mic check. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Mic check, mic check. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. God bless you too, buddy. What up, good people? Welcome back to your channel, and I'm your host, Coach Evans. Tonight we're going to talk about Pat Queen, his growth, things he used to overrun. He's now seeing it better, whether it be from playing slower, playing smarter, or actually learning, how to play the position. Some things on this film you'll actually see where film study kind of helps him and he gets a jump on the play. Some things he just kind of playing it technically sound. And granted, he had a average to below average rookie year, but you could see flashes. I think moving him to off-ball backer, even though in some of these clips you'll still kind of see he's sitting in the middle of the defense like the mic, really helped him out. He was able to use his speed to run down some things. When blitzing, he just made a lot more plays in his sophomore campaign than he did in his freshman campaign. And not saying he's lived up to the hype to be a first-round pick yet, but I think he's gotten better. And if he progresses, as much as he did from rookie to sophomore, then from sophomore to junior season, which will be his third season, I really expect big things from Pat Queen. Before we get started, stop, like it, like the video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that also. Subscribe. We can get on into this film. But I also want to thank Jared Mack. So YouTube rolled out this new feature called Super Thanks. And so what I think it is like when people watch the videos not live or they watch regular uploaded videos, they can use Super Thanks, kind of like a super chat. And that's what that is. And I finally got one of that. I want to thank Jared Mack for the 5 he did in Super Thanks. So anytime you do a Super Thanks, the next video I come back on and see it, I'll make sure I shout you out, because I don't want anybody that chooses to help the channel out to feel slighted by me not recognizing their contribution to the channel. Now let's get into the film. That's what you're here for. Yeah, I've been dealing with IvanEvans for a minute. That's a good dude. That's a really good dude. Alright, here we go. Pat Queen, the spot shadow, and we're just gonna take some plays from 2021 and just run through them. So we just run through it first, let it run, then we'll talk about it. This is versus Cincinnati. And it's just slow playing. Slow playing it, catching it from behind, staying a gap behind, and when the guy turns up, this is outside zone to his right. And so really, let's say a pre-snap. Pre-snap, I'm thinking, that's his, that's Queen's, that's his. That's what I'm thinking. Now, Queen holds closed. His whole clothes. So there's no need for him to just run off in there and be blocked. Which in the past, y'all know he'd run in there and be blocked. Just playing over the top. Playing over the top, still playing a gap behind, right in his hip pocket. So when he cut back to clean. In the past, y'all know he'd either run in there and be blocked. He'd run in here and be blocked. Or he'd haul butt over here, then lead his cutback for the running back. Improvement. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what the chat got to say. If football season doesn't start soon, I'm going to step on a Lego. Don't do that. I ain't stepped on a Lego. My kids 19 and 21 and 26. I ain't stepped on a Lego in a long time. Fake blitz. This is the first game of the year. And Queen's a very good blitzer. And it cut out on when I did that, but you'll be able to see it from the back end of it. Queen's a very good blitzer. Here he is right here. I'm going to drop. Now I'm coming. And with him acting like he going to drop, the O-line didn't account for him. Because the center's kind of looking for him now. Dropping out of there, so now I don't have to account for him. Look at the center's head. Went down there. Because these guys got these guys. Now you have free reign. It's a good job of disguising right there. Good job of disguising. Alright. Got him right here in the spot shadow. In the line of scrimmage like they all finna come. Drops out. Now this is the old Pat Queen right here. This ball wasn't thrown perfectly, which gave him time to show his speed. Watch how he closed on this cat. So even if he had caught the ball, had he caught the ball, Queen was on it. His closing speed is crazy. Once he can see it and just go. And I remember, if y'all don't remember, earlier I was just saying for him to just go. If he wrong, just be wrong, but just go. Don't be hesitant. And he started just going when they kind of moved him around a little bit. All right, this versus the Colts. You see him spot shadow right there in the middle. Listen again, look at that. Taking on two guys, still getting off of it. And this is a thing of beauty, especially when you see it from the end zone camera. This is a thing of beauty. Queen right here. Just mentioned him being a good blitzer. You see where it's coming? That's what I'm talking about film study. Watch him point to that gap. Point to that gap. Watch. Beat 79. Take on 54. Now go get the quarterback. The running back. Beat 79 inside. Take on 54. Then get the quarterback. He wasn't doing that a year ago. He was not doing that a year ago. Just against the Bengals. Look at that. He wasn't doing these things a year ago. And even he needs to do it more. Don't get me wrong. This is not enough. He needs to do it more. Watch him shoot this gap and feel it. I'm going to slow this down. Watch him shoot this gap and feel it. Just plays right over the top of 79. Doesn't allow 79 to get any kind of leverage on him. He wasn't doing that a year ago. He was overrunning that stuff. What up, Brandon? This is not bad. And Dalvin Cook kind of slipped on this, but still. He feeling this spot from for one, I don't understand why he this far back in the end zone. I guess so he can see. I guess so he can kind of see the play and then come downhill. But he sees it. There's still a gap behind. He just kind of leans on to make sure he don't get in there. That's all. Just going to lay on him at the last minute to make sure he don't get in. He's over here now. The tackle's going to be made over here. You see it? Gap behind. And granted, Cook's already falling. He still gets in there and stops him. This is versus Minnesota also. Look at that. Just going. Playing football. Knowing the assignment and doing it. But doing it at a high tempo. And, again, playing slow enough to where he sees toss and don't just run out here. Because if he overruns this and say I can beat him to the edge, I'm gonna meet him out here. We all know Dalvin Cook gonna do this thing right there, and it may not be touched. So he just played like the running back he used to be. And again, all these look better from the what up, Greg? No, I don't think Rob is still there. Empire Jude. I think Rob's gone. This is Queen right here. So he just beats this guy with speed. And just cuts right off Matt PK. Surprise! And again, one thing that he had a problem with, and we all know, was missing tackles. And not saying he was perfect. Not saying he was perfect. But he didn't miss as many tackles as he did the year before. Didn't miss near about as many. Got a spot shadow in the middle right here. This is versus the Dolphins. He just filling holes. Not overrunning, not being scared of it, not trying to take it on with his shoulder. Just manning up in the hole. Just sitting right there. Square him up. Throw them hips. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get low and just use his hips to explode, even though he was a little bit high. But still, got the dude down. Wasn't the perfect tackle. But you can't ask for a better position than that right there, though. You can't ask for a linebacker to be in better position than that right there. Again, not saying he's perfect. I'm just saying he's improved a lot from his rookie year. He had a big ass shoot, a lot more PT. And again, I don't know what gave this away. Watch him take off on this toss. And basically beat it out there. And so I think, who's this? Whoever the running back is, tried to cut back. Watch him go ahead and break. Ain't no cutback. Playing a hole behind. Got to jump on it, but didn't overrun it. Didn't overrun it. Because he could, look, he could have ran this thing right through there. He could have beat them there. But had he did that, boop, boop. So that's why you got to trust these guys to play their gaps, and you play yours too. You play the backside of it. Because he's slow, like he's already stopping from running that hole before he even catches the ball. So that's just him, getting better and recognizing the game. Because he got to trust these guys to have their gaps. They got them. You feel the open. Did a good job of getting them on the ground. Quinn, yeah, definitely. I know he was a starter only one, and he didn't even start that whole year. The Browns drafted or even picked up the guy that was starting in front of Queen when the season first started. Queen didn't start that last season at LSU. He started maybe game 3 or 4, and then just started the ball out. Jacobs, I think, was the starter in front of Queen. Heck of a blitzer. Heck of a blitzer. And I remember when this play happened, I remember saying, I was not mad at him for trying to pick that ball up and score and go score, because the offense wasn't doing jack shit that night. So at no point was I mad at him for not getting on that ball and just laying on it, because the offense wasn't moving at all. Come in with a strip sack. He's a darn good blitzer. Darn good blitzer. Does a good job of getting skinny when he have to, and explodes to the QB or whoever has the ball. I love it. I love this one too. Just blow stuff up. Just beat the guard, beat the tight end trying to slice, and make the tackle. That's awesome right there. This is a hell of a play. Hell of a play. Film study too. Okay, you going motion? I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in this A gap. Be him. Be him. Make the tackle. This play or the play versus the Colts could possibly be his best play of the year. That's freaking awesome. Get in. Discipline. He cross keying. He cross keying. Because you all right. Let me see. Hold on. Right here. This is Queen. This is the tight end. You can really see him. So he's cross-keying him. So when he comes over, now Queen got to come over. That's why they switch. But that's still his guy. That's still his guy. You see him coming back. He already stopped. You see his guy coming back. That's discipline. We know the old Queen would have bit on that, and this cat would have been out here buck naked. He comes back, makes a tackle, no gain. Don't miss the tackle. That's no gain. That's a pass for no gain. Just play better. Play a lot better defense. Play it a lot better. He noticed he could have kept going with that. Trying to see when he stopped. When does he stop? Let's see when he stops. Go on with it. He's stopping now. So I was thinking the play fake had him, but no, he actually saw this tight end coming across, so he stops now. But what I like about it, there's not a bunch of extra steps. When he sees it, it's 1 foot, go the other direction. Watch it change direction. Boom. The Bowser helps out by, putting a little interference on 88. That's a great tackle. Great open field tackle. Any tackle when it's one-on-one like that and you get the guy down, it's a great tackle. I don't know how you do it. If you run through his soul, if you shoestring tackle him, if you grab him by his face mask and RKO him, if you one-on-one, you get him down, great tackle. Let's see what we're talking about in chat. Hey Heather, how are you? Okay, yeah. Y'all keep doing y'all thing over there. I'm gonna keep on rolling. Right here again versus Cleveland, sitting in the middle. Again, could have overran it, but he didn't. Stayed a gap behind, and when that thing opened up, hit it. Open, hit it. Because at some point he could have overran this, and we'll see it from the end zone angle. Let me see if I can pause it right at that point. You could easily try to get over top, so you won't let him get outside. But again, you got to trust these guys to fight and do what they're doing. And so instead of trying to get over top of it, he hit right behind them, got behind, made the tackle. Playing fast, playing smart, but also playing a little slower. I almost like that play. I put on that twice. Oh, I just bagged up, that's all. So again. That's the last one. That was about 10, 11 plays. Queen with sacks, with tackle for losses, with him recognizing, coverage out the backfield. He did a lot better in his sophomore campaign than he did in his freshman campaign. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Comment if you want to. If you agree or disagree with some of my Pat Queen takes, please put them in the comment section. Again, if you're watching this late, you got the super thanks option now. And for those that have hit the PayPal, Cash App, and Patreon, I appreciate you guys for all that you do for the channel. This is my 2 cents on the growth and maturation of Pat Queen. And I'm going to end the stream, but I'm going to be in the chat box to see what you guys are talking about, man. I appreciate you guys for coming through. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Peace. All right, what's going on in the chat box over here? Let's see. Let me send some shout outs. Big Reg, Dante, Paul, Empire Judah, Greg Dub, J, Brandon C. Iron, Jeff. Coach, you think Rob Ryan's defense was disappointing? Well, it really wasn't Rob Ryan's defense. It was Wink. So I really can't put it on Rob. Rob's just under the Wink. You got to put it on the guy. You got to put it on Wink. Queen and lightning in a bottle. He is that. As long as he controls himself. What up, Tanja, Heather, JR. Yeah, he is fast. He's extremely fast. Marlon Humphrey next. I write Marlon down. What you want to see from Marlon? Who is that, Jay? What you want to see from Marlon? Y'all know Marlon get on my nerves with his social media, but he's a good football player. Jawan James. I'm not sure. How healthy would Jawan be? How healthy would Jawan be? So I don't even know. But again, I appreciate you guys for coming through. You know, I'm finna end it. So if you see this later, Jay, put what you want about Marlon in the comment section. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with. I got some ideas up here, but I'll add Marlon to that. But I got some ideas for tomorrow.